Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. It is that time of the year when teachers and students they are thinking and worrying about CAIE exams, crash course, revision strategies, study plans, etc. Even the most chilled and relaxed students finally decide it's time to study. If you want to revise effectively and want to achieve your academic goals for this year's CAIE exams, I want you to stay here and watch the video till the end. I'm going to share 3 key stratagems which would help you to plan for your revision and do it effectively. So let's get started with key stratagem number 1. Set the 1 month long revision timetable. Since you're almost 4 weeks away from your CAIE exams, what you need to do, you need to list down all the subjects which you have taken this year. You have to prioritize the topics from hardest to easiest, and you have to divide your day into short study sessions. Try to schedule your revision in the times when you're more productive. For instance, you feel fresh and alert in the morning, make sure that you do most part of your studying and learning early. So you can check my video which I uploaded earlier this week. Stratagem number 2, use past papers and specimens. Get familiar with the ESQs, exam style questions and time allocation. Your revision must include a lot of practice. How can you go about your past paper practice? I'm going to share a simple 5-step formula. Step number 1 is read the question statement carefully. Step number 2, identify the command terms. Number 3, underline the keywords. Number 4, look at the marks allocated and space provided. Number 5, reread the question statement and then attempt your question. Don't look at me like that. My students generally give me the same expressions when I share this simple formula with them, because they say, ma'am, वहाँ पे इतना time नहीं होगा कि हम ये 5 steps बैठ के करते रहें. And my answer to them is, when you follow this 5-step formula while doing your ESQs and your full length practice, it becomes your habit. It's just like that first you make your habit and then your habit makes you. Now, make sure that your full length practice is time practice. What you need to do is set the timer and start attempting the paper. Once you finish, you should refer to mark scheme and check your answer script, mark it. Number 3, do corrections in another colored pen. Number 4, discuss it with your teacher or any subject specialist. What I want to capitalize here is the importance of discussion time and the feedback time. Stratagem number 3, find your revision method. Students are all different, and it is you who need to think about how can you improve your revision strategies. What might work for you in Cambridge IGCSE might not work for you at Cambridge International A-levels, for instance. Simply, there is not just one method which can work for anyone. A wide-reaching study of 2013 analyzed different separate studies of revision techniques and concluded that revision technique, which is based on active recall, is considered of high utility and is the most effective one. Blurting is one such technique, also known as memory dump, and I'm going to share a simple step-by-step guide for you to practicing it effectively. Step number 1, you should pick one topic to focus on. It could be any chapter from your textbook if you are preparing for your history exams, for instance, or it could be answers to the practice paper if you're preparing for your science exam. Step number 2, set revision time. During this time, make sure that you read the material as thoroughly as possible and as many times as you can. Step number 3, it's time to blurt with nothing but a pen, a piece of paper and your memory. Remember, it doesn't have to look pretty. All you have to do is you just have to pen it down as quickly as possible. And believe you me, it clearly and visually allow you to see which topics you have mastered and which topics you still need to work on a little more. And you know what? When you use this technique, there is no escape or no excuse. It's like either you know it and you just pen it down, or you do not. Step number 4, finally, do not forget to mark your work. Look at what have you penned down and compare it with the original source material. Did you write anything incorrectly? Misremember any key fact or information? Because this is the time you need to correct it before it translates from your short-term memory to your long-term memory. This is perhaps the most time-consuming part of blurting. Now, the caution. Because the blurting is such an intense and highly focused revision technique, it only works best when in conjunction with periods of rest. So if you really want to study effectively and you want to achieve your academic goals which you have set for this year's CAIE exams, you need to take care of your mental and physical health. Exercise regularly, eat healthy and nutrition balanced diet, get enough sleep and drink a lot of water. Avoid working too late into night or reaching out for sugar-laden snacks when you need energy booster. That's all from my side. I hope it resonates with you and it helps you out. If it does, leave a comment in the comment box and also share it with the ones who really need to hear it out. Thank you very much for the patient listening. And lastly, I would like you to not wish you best of luck, rather I would say do your best and inshallah you'll make through it. Take care till next time. Allah Hafiz.